Hi there, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you how to do SSH to an EC2 instance by using the .pem file. So this video is related to how we can access remotely our EC2 instance through the SSH. SSH by default uses the port number 22 and it is used for remote management. We can connect our remote servers as well as we can modify them. So in this, I will be showing you how we can securely connect and how we can modify the security groups and what are the things we need to take care in the security groups. So moreover, in the recent versions of Windows Server 2019 and Windows 10, OpenSSH is already included, or we can download from this link in the GitHub. I have provided the link over here. I will be providing this link in the video description also. And always remember, by default, the user that will be used to SSH is EC2 user, and we'll be using the public IP in order to access to our EC2 instance. So in today's lab, I'll be showing you how to launch an EC2 instance and how to create a key that is a .pem file, and it is only downloadable once. We cannot download later, so we need to keep it safe in order to access the EC2 instance. So I'll be using command prompt or a PowerShell to access to the EC2 instance. So let's move on to the AWS console. So I'll click on this launch instance. So I'm just putting over here my EC2 SSH. I can choose over here whatever operating system you want. I'm choosing the free tier one and let it be D2 micro. So here is the key pair we need to generate. So I'll create a new key pair, my EC2 SSH. So let it be this RSN and let it be a .pem file. If you're using the older version, there is a putty is there by which we can take this PPK file and we can remotely access our EC2 instance. But nowadays it's OpenSSH is there .pem file. We can from Windows 10 onwards and Windows Server 2019 onwards, we can directly use it. Or else we can, I have shown you the link. I'll provide the link from which we can download that OpenSSH and we can install it. So no need of getting into putty. If you want me to show an example with the putty how to connect, just put in the comments. I will just try to make a video on it how to use putty in order to connect to the EC2 instance. So let's create a key pair. So you can see it's automatically downloaded in the previous interface. It was not there, but now it's by default getting downloaded. So I'll just take my key and put it in my folder. I'll let it be there in the downloads. Okay, now you can see by default, you can see SSH traffic from anywhere it is. And it will be using launch wizard 8. If you want to create your own security group, we can create also. So you need to edit and create a new security group also. So let it be by default. If you want to see how to create a security group and all your customized security group and what are the inbound and outbound rules you want to define, you can just check my previous video in which I have defined you the security group and how to make a new security group. So by default, you can see it will create a launch wizard 8, and by default, it gives you SSH on port number 22. So if you edit this one also, you can go over here and you can write it down all those things. You can see SSH port number 22. So I'm not adding anything. Let it be like this. And advanced details, nothing to add. So I'm not adding any user data. So I'll just click on launch instance. So our instance is up. So you can see our instance is up. Now, this is the public IP that we will be using. And security, you can see by default is a security group. Another interesting thing, if we go to this VPC over here, if you check to the route tables, here you can see you will get this internet gateway. If it is not there, it won't be able to connect. So make it sure in this VPC, this internet gateway is there. Let's go back to our EC2 instance. So this is the public IP. So I'll just open the command prompt, run as administrator. So here in this one, so SSH -I, then I need to put the location of my PEM file. So I'll just go to this one, properties, my EC2 SSH.pem file. So as I said, by default, it is EC2-user. There's a default user at the rate my public IP. This is my public IP. Copy. That's it. So SSH-I, the location of the PM file, and EC2-user, my spelling mistakes are there, user at the rate public IP address. So we need to click yes. So you can see this is how we can access our EC2 instance, and this is the private address 172.31.16.33. The same is there. So this is how we can access using the this SSH. Now, if you go to the security groups, if I go to the security, this is a launch wizard, and you can see over here, edit inbound rules. So you can see SSH, TCP, port number 22 from any IP address. If I delete this one, I won't be able to access. So let's delete this one and then save rules. Now let's try again. So I'll just open the command prompt again. Okay, put SSH-I. Now, if you restart your EC2 instance, the public address will get changed. So make it sure you're using the correct IP address in order to SSH. So you can see it's not responding. It will give you a timeout. So you can see SSH connect to host port number 22, connection timeout. So we will go back to our security group. In the security groups, we'll edit the inbound rules and add one rule over here. SSH TCP 20 custom any IP address and save the rules. Now we'll go back to the command prompt and We will run it again. You can see as soon as I update my security group, it immediately let me. I added the rule for port number 22 SSH. It let me use the EC2 instance remotely. I hope you like my video. Please do like, share, and subscribe my channel. In the upcoming videos, I will show you more about EC2 instances. Keep on watching. Thank you.